Hello, welcome to my tube. Salutations, greetings. Hello, my name's Marge. This is the tree. It smells so good. That tree smells better. But this one still smells pretty good too. Huh, this is my friend. There's a lot more branches, but the tree trimmers came in and trimmed them all down. Freaking dicks. I'm like, dude, leave as much as you can, man. This one came in because every year that they weigh themselves down, and so it just creates this over covering. It's kind of a nice little piece of forest right in the middle of Salem, Oregon, about 2.2 miles from the state capital. Yep, like my shirt, me so corny. I am so corny. I got this up in Mall of America, circa 2007, 2008. Fossil. Yep. That was the first or the third. I don't know. It's all a blur. I dated one gal, and every time we went on a long weekend getaway, when we got back, I got dumped. Don't go out of town with her anymore, Marge. I learned a lot. You can do the same thing over and over with slight variances, but the fact that you're doing it again, that's where the insanity can lie. Doing the same day over and over, thinking my life is going to get better. I took action today. I got 4 no's, solid no's, and a 1 question mark possibility, maybe. So I said a prayer, released it to God, went to the dump today. Yeah. Wasn't as busy as it had been. It was a much quicker trip. Let's see, there's a lot of people there. I mean, it took longer. The line was less, but it took longer for people that were already there to unload. I like doing that. I wasn't the only girl there this time. There was 2 other girls there. Getting work done. Yeah, it's my poor man's P90X, man. I don't mind. I like getting exercise. I see, that's the thing, is I can work like a horse all day long. It's the freaking busy work. It's to fill this out and do this and just go online and do. I'm like, dude, if your freaking web wasn't shit, if your if your website wasn't shit, it wouldn't be so bad. But see, the websites are shit and ain't nobody in an office. Oh, I was gonna show you guys the sky. Today it's freaking angelic. Isn't that rad? Wow, it looks better in the camera. So rad. God is so here. It's just glorious, man. Just why can people worry about anything, man? This right here, God has the best crayons, man. People can't make this shit up. They can try and do CGI, they can try to do AI, they can try to do all that shit, but you can't ever freaking... Some things cannot be imitated, and foremost it would be Mother Nature, Gaia. Just wow. Just wow. I don't even need to say anything. Now the birds are gonna start coming in, man. Yeah. So I was going down an ant hole. I was thinking about William Hearst and all the stuff with the media, all this stuff. The media control. Somebody's always been in control. Because my mom had a boyfriend who dated the guy that was one of the groundskeeper. And so he'd tell my mom stories about it, and all the weird after-hour parties and stuff like that they'd have, and all the rich, all those places are museums, and museums are full of shit that some rich person took from somebody else that didn't belong to them. That's all a museum is. That shit ain't yours. Give it back. Give it back to the people that it belongs to, man. Start making shit right, man. That's what this age is go clearing up the wreckage of your past so people stop freaking feeling bad about shit they did. Because I think about how many people are just have been a dick to me just because of thoughts that they've had about me that I didn't put them in there. You know, I didn't do it. I didn't make you think those things of me, freaking weirdo. And then I don't act the way people think I should in their head, and then I'm an asshole. This is so weird. It's all so much. Anyway, yeah, crow, yeah, crow. So I was going down that ant hole because I just the stuff that people go through for like empty buildings and stuff like that. And see, my grandma was a real estate agent in freaking Atascadero from like 19. She was 41 when she got her driver's license, and like 42 somewhere, or 40 when she got her driver's license, and then 41 when she got a real estate license. And she was born in 1919, so we'll just call that so 1940-ish. You know, she started selling real estate and then sold her last house when she was 82, about 4 years before she died. 80, 80, 80, 81, 80. Like, was a part of it. And I just think about all the people that she knew about and what happened in these houses and stuff like that. It's just a trip. I bet she knew some people, man. She had to know some people, man. I mean, she got around HIPAA regulations with us and stuff, That's the thing. It's like, I don't understand why people are talk about, like, security and privacy and all that stuff. I'm like, because I ain't never lived in a world where any of that existed. So why does everybody else get a little taste of it, My life has already yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, at least I'm not pee shy. See, this is going to be a funny story. When I was a little girl, they cut my hair short because my head was so sensitive. When I brushed it, I'd freak out. It hurt, and they were really rough because they were just really. They didn't try to do it nice or detangle or nothing. It was just shred, and then I couldn't handle it, and so they just cut it short, and I look like Nicholas on 8 is Enough, and I hated going to public restrooms because I looked like a little boy because I was built like a little frickin' Mack truck, just solid as a little rock, and before I started eating my feelings, when I was always on my bike and stuff, and I hated going to because they're always like, "You're a little boy, get out of here." I'm like, I'm a girl, and I had a speech impediment, and it's just a freaking nightmare. I hated it, so I'd hold it as long as I could. A lot of times I ended up peeing my pants. Them's just facts. And when you get older, you're reminded that you can't hold it like you could when you were a little kid either. And so what you do when you're young, it will come back and it will freaking bite you in the ass when you're old. So all that weightlifting, all that stuff, all that go hard, all that fist and bend, all that, oh yeah, there will come a time, sooner or later, that, oh, I can't do that like I used to. No, not doing that today. Just, where limitations comes to set in. It's everyday facts of life. When you get older, you can try and put it off for as long as you can, but it's inevitable, And so, I had to have a test done because I'd get bladder infections and stuff like that because I'd hold it for too long. And so they made me go to a neurologist, and they did all these like freaking things with metal rods. It was a very painful nightmare. But one of these tests that they did is that they put about, it was a lot. I'm trying to think about in terms of like how much oil I put in the truck. It was probably like 2 quarts of this orange radioscopic dye that they put in through like a catheter and filled up my bladder, and then it was like, all right, hold it. Now mind you, I was probably 13, 14, and I was on like an x-ray table, And so there's like technicians and doctors around and stuff, you know. Phew. And all right, okay, hold it, hold it, hold it. All right, and then they're like, all right, now go. And I'm like, go what? They're like, okay, now release your bladder. I'm like, on this table? They're like, yeah. I said no. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. And they're like, we understand. You are programmed and you are trained that you have to use the rest, you know, but now we need you, you know, we're good because we have to take pictures of your bladder as it releases. So we have to do that while you're going. And I was like, can I? What? It took like 20 minutes, man. It took like 20 minutes. They had to turn on the water is what finally did it, is the trickle of water. And I was just like, so now I have a Pavlov's dog, so, you know. Isn't that suck though? I have to freaking pee on a table. So, but at least I'm not pee shy anymore, right? And nothing they did that day put me in an advantage or a disadvantage today. It would just make for a stupid funny story, and then the coders got paid, and the hospital got paid, and then whatever. But what do you do? Anybody else ever have to pee on an extra table while a bunch of people took pictures and hung out and watched? And it was their job? It's just, stuff is just so weird to me, man. Anyway, what else? Hearst. William Randolph Hearst. Because he was a conglomerate, and his parents, his dad was like 40 years old. 40 years old. 40. His mom, 18. That's gross. That's, oh, gross. Oh, gosh. It just so perpetuates all the storylines that happen today in life. It so perpetuates it. It's all human trafficking. And his dad was a senator. They're all fucking on the... And then, but see, the thing is that guy was always a nut job. He tried to go into politics too, but he was always back and forth. He never would pick a side. He was just he was just everywhere. He was boingy. He was too inconsistent. That's why I'm like, I'm not gonna ever freaking align myself with any politic, religion, organization, sect, denomination, none of that. Oh, I got a letter back from Bethel in Reading. I got a form letter. And then I got a letter that says, if you would like to, I recommend you call our beloved, and then I found out that they're just freaking, dude, they just need to leave. Just go. Just go. You've been there forever. Just go. Just go. Because they did a Joel Osteen where they had like communities and resources and stuff to help their local community that feeds that creates them, that makes them. And they closed the door when people needed them after these fires in Northern California. They did a Joel. You know? Oh, just go. If you just go. Hipsters in your little magic school, get the fuck on. Go to Colorado or fucking Utah or some shit. Get the fuck out of Reading, Bethel. Go. Go. Free up the place for... Make it Jefferson, man. State of Jefferson. They've been talking about that since I was, as long as I can remember. State of Jefferson. F you, California. We're done. State of Jefferson. We're going to be our own little pocket up here. Y'all freaking Oregon can freaking shit on yourselves up there. You freaking Californiaites. You can freaking shit and fall in. Whatever. Do whatever you want now. State of Jefferson right up here. Armpit of California. Just leave us alone. Just call before you come over. You know? They're trying to make everything China. They sold it. They've been selling China to San Francisco to China since the 1980s. And when I went up to freaking Washington back in 2016, I'm like, it was glass buildings everywhere. I'm like, how stupid is this? There's like always a potential for earthquakes up here, and you're gonna have all these stupid freaking glass buildings all over the place? That ain't even smart. One cool thing, some stuff about William Randolph, the Hearst Castle. It was made by a dame. She was the first chick that was licensed in female architect in California. And you look at her designs. Who designs stuff like that anymore? And this was just in the early 1900s. I mean, it wasn't like 200 years ago. Now everything's all cardboard and shit and tunk, 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 tunk. Just get it done and get it up. And who gets to live in these places? Who gets to live in all these places that they put up? They go empty because people want, because they use shit products to make these places. Do you see old Brad Pitt? His humanitarian project for Katrina, they're getting bulldozed down because they're complete shit. They're all bowed down. It's like, look at me, I'm helping. And then they do like a C minus fucking high school project, you know, because they didn't have to go to high school and stuff like that. So we're gonna do our high school project, and then it's just shit because their spirit is shit, and from heart spaces of greed, you know, then you get shit products. But we're gonna have more heart spaces of love because people gotta freaking get over all this shit, get past it, and just be like, okay, clear out the wreckage, get rid of your shit, get rid of your crap, so we can, you know, it doesn't not cost anything to make freaking tiny house community. It doesn't. It's but the bureaucrats don't. And then you know what? Bring in a bunch of porta potties and stuff like that at the freaking and you know, if you're gonna at least make people camp and make it miserable for them, at least give them amenities, give them like community showers and stuff like that. You know, keep them healthy, give them access to water. You know, and then have the dump people come and freaking take the garbage away at no cost, because you know there's plenty of people that are from all over other countries that live here, you know, that make a fucking lot of money by sucking on Uncle Sam's dick. It's okay, girl. It's alright. The kid across the street is on like pogo shoes, and it's squeaking. Anyway. I almost want to go close the window. I should just go inside is what I should do. That's what I'm going to do. Look at the sky one more time. Ooh, shit, snap. Look at this. Look at that. Bam. Gosh, sound. Wow, what's that? Zigzag? I treated myself to a small Sprite today. Alright. Whoop, don't want to do that. Whoop, 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 whoop. What up, DOGs? Oh, hi, DOG. Hi, Tuckamucka Duck. See what's up with Retta. See what's up with Retta. That's the upstairs. Nothing's up there. We're living out of boxes and totes and stuff. Say hi, Mom. Wanna say hi? YouTube? To my tiny tube?
Oh, for you.
I say hi?
Hi.
Just say. Mom, that was your debut, Ma. That was your premiere. Be nice, Lou. Come on. Watch out. Come along now. Okay. That was not expected. Mom's never been on a tiny well, she has, actually. Alright. Come on, Tuck. Come on in, Papas. Come on, Papas. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Come and say hi. Good boy. Marge and Vinny's gonna come in. I already know. We already know. Huh. Tuckamucka lucka bucka ducka. No, we didn't want to do that. Oh, Bargin and Benny. Oh, that's already pants. Come on. Marty. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Go on, Marty. Good dog. Good dog. Good dogs. DOGs. You down with DOGs? Yeah. You know me's? You down with DOGs? Yeah, you know me's. Thank you. If you're still there. If you're not, I could completely understand why. I would have left a long time ago. I'd have been like, nope, not hanging out for this. Have a good life. We'll see you later, Marjo. What else? But I can't remember her name. I read up on her a little bit. See, because I love architecture and I love John Levi's channel. I dig John Levi's channel. Like everybody should go because he uses a lot of Google Earth and stuff like that, and a lot of stuff about because of the giants and stuff. People are so oh that doesn't happen, that doesn't exist, it's not like that. Ver, 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 ver. So limited in scope. People are so limited in scope. They just as soon believe in a big freaking fat dude in a red suit that freaking goes around the whole world in a night and gives gifts to all the good boys and girls. What the fuck? Really? I didn't buy that when I was a freaking infant. Kids know that shit is stupid and dumb. They'll play along. They'll play along. Kids are mean. Marge? Come on, dude. I was in high school. I was a fat girl in high school named Marge when Pee Wee Herman came out. If I had a square foot for every freaking time somebody Marge, I'm like, that's a fat lady named Marge, a fat girl named Marge, yeah, that's all you got, because your freaking parents are brother and sister. What? I'll kick your ass. No, come on. Kids are stupid. Just the mean-spirited ones, man. Mean-spirited dicks. Just freaking scumbags. All over the place. Just who's at the window? Parents, I don't even know what it is. Like I don't know. I'm like, I didn't pick out my clothes. I hated dressing like a girl too, though. So I just didn't like the way girl clothes fit. I liked the way the boy, because I had always had white hips and stuff. And the girls, it was like up over my stomach, and my stomach stuck out because I look like a little turtle belly because I carry my stress in my stomach. Oh, you guys saw Ma? That's right. Is that how it goes, Loretta? I don't know. Huh. Oh, is that Benno? Benny? I think Benny's. Oh, we're bringing manners back in cities. Benny, is that you, buddy? You want to come in, man? You're so good boy, Benny. Good boy, Benny. Benny want to hang out too with Margie. Keep on going. Good boy. Come on, say hi, bud. Come and say hi. Did you say hi to the world? Oh, buddy. You shake it off. Did you feel left out in a minute? Did you feel left out? I gotta look. Oh, dear. Good dog? Handsome? Yeah. They're all, because the closer we get to the veil is thin, man. So everybody is just all extra sensitive. Extra sensitive. We've been praying our guts out all day. Huh, that's what I've been doing. And then I went to the dump because I knew that I had all this energy and I had to burn it up and use it. And I had to do something that when I woke up tomorrow and look at the window, the earth is a little bit different than it was the day before. Because every day I take an action and do something like that, it gets us closer to moving, going, being ready to go. I mean, everything's all packed up into totes. But there's always still more I can do, and that's why I do a little bit. But like today, man, the energy was like, boom! Everything, because Moon is in Pisces. And see, in Vedic, I'm Pisces Sun. And I just had a lot of, it was just, like all day, I felt like I was just freaking in the ethers. Just dense, just, what? You know, all these freaking, like, you know, reports where all these people are getting busted for stuff everywhere. People are just indicted left and right, and just justice, justice, justice. And, you know, it's all happening so fast. It's almost like, and this is just the tip of this is just the beginning, you know, and we haven't got to all the stuff, you know, of the people that are, you know, people are going to be really sad about. We haven't gotten to all that stuff yet. Yeah, I haven't gotten that stuff yet. I think I sorted out my account stuff. Ooh, apartments. See, people send me stuff, and all day long, and then yay! And I go scroll down to the bottom. No pets. It's all, why not? What? It's so weird because in the Midwest, everybody was in dog rescue and stuff, and I thought everybody gave it, like, love pets and stuff, and out here, it's a lie. It's a damn lie. If they tell you they give a shit about animals in the Pacific Northwest, it's a damn lie. In California, they don't give a fuck. No. Not in California, not Washington, not Oregon, not Nevada. I will go, just fucking, they don't, it's like, no. Like, dude, who, everybody has pets. Mom has two, I have two. It's not unreasonable. They're, you know, I mean, freaking human beings freaking trash shit every day. Like, look at what my dogs do. They eat, I take them outside, I pick up their poop. They come in, they lay down. I take them for walks. Sometimes we go for drives in the big red truck. It's just like, come on, man. The fuck? Sorry, Hardy. It's cool, man. It's cool. I'm good, bud. It's like, so, what do? You just pray, God. Take it. And I do. So I think I got my my Crapple account. See, we got Crapple, we got Twatter, we got Instacrap, we got Facebutt. Call them algorithm dodgers. Just make up new shit. That's why people come up with synonyms, just to freaking get around the old shit. Because freaking people ruin everything. They ruin everything. Pizza. Everybody's a pervert that eats pizza now, right? Isn't that how it is? It's like there's no duality. It's just if you do this and do this and do this, then you are that. Is that what the world is now? I mean, I never got into the big old alphabet soup with the LGBTQ, Z, PDQ, all that shit. You know, it's just more shit to separate and divide people. More shit to divide. You know, that's why I made that came up with that. It was going to be a bumper sticker first. I came up with that idea of that my t-shirt. Straight people like rainbows too. Should I go grab one? Show some folks? Is there anybody in the talkie rooms that hasn't seen it? I'll show it later. Straight people like rainbows too, because you can't frickin' hog the rainbow because of who you're doing it with. That's stupid. That's just dumb logic. So, you know, we're going back into an earth, into a world where it's inclusion for everyone. Everyone's included. It doesn't matter what the color of your skin is. It doesn't matter what your gender, your sex is. Just as long as you're not an asshole, you're not freaking a people eater, you're not a freaking, you know, you're not a twisted, sadistic, pervy, crappy, no vibrational being. We got no place for those people on this earth. Those storylines are ending with the quickness. They have been allowed to run rampant. Every civilization that's ever fallen is because of them. Every single one. All of them have all fallen because of the Luciferi tale. You know, because people like, vampire movies and stuff like that. And then they say, oh, look at all the people that like to go to vampires, and they're buying their vampire movie tickets with this credit card, and all people have ever, our whole entire lives, have ever been doing is collecting data on how other human beings behave so that they can navigate and guide and direct the behavior of the human species. And now people are waking up that we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and all that slavery, freaking bloodlust, nastiness that's all been hidden so people don't get embarrassed. Whatever, it's all coming out. All of it. All of it. Now there's hell to pay. So hell's going to be paid. And the balance of that is going to be a glorious, bountiful, beautiful winter. Spring! After winter. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So, what else? Ooh, I get all kinds. I get job notifications every day. It's all more than I get for hanging out with Ma. Data entry, $14 an hour. More, no, I think I get actually. What else? I got some. Did I see any news things? I wasn't really on the news. I was like basically laying, like, except for when I got up and I freaking went out and loaded the back of the truck with a bunch of trash and then drove out to the dump and then unloaded it and then get back. I had a burst, But that's the thing is people like me, man. It's like I'm a sprinter. I am not a marathon runner. I got like a lot of, I used to, when I was younger, I used to be a marathon runner. Like I used to, not literally, never would, I've never been a runner. I got bad ankles. But I just would just go and go and go and go and go. And then as long as as long as I have direction and someplace to be and something I need to do, I do real good. It got real weird when I moved here and I was not finding work, and then I was like, shit, you can't leave, Mom, and then life changed in a really, really, really quick way. And so I fell off the timepiece, off the clock years ago, where time became pretty much irrelevant, except for the occasion where the system wanted me someplace for something at some particular time. And, Mom, when my day starts when Mom gets up, whatever time that is. And in the fall, when it gets dark, that starts later, and then it's funny. Paid the bill day before yesterday. Tuesday. It's Thursday. It's closed. They still didn't turn it on yet. Their system is so shit. The city of Salem is shit, man. Everybody knows it too. But so many people work for the city and work for the county and work for the system that benefit because they, systems. They're never to help people. They're never to help people. It's just so these freaking clubs, these bro clubs, these small groups of these, small, we always work together forever. And, I know a guy, he needs a job. Oh, yeah. It's all that I want to get into some place like that. How come I can't get into nowhere like that? I got plenty of skills. Oh, are my standards too high? Because they make shit. Like my little standing turtle. Paid off my $900 balance. They still haven't turned the knob yet. 2 days, 3 days, 2 days and counting. No, 3 full days, because it was Tuesday was a full day. Wednesday's a full day. Thursday, that's 3 full days. That's 3 business days. City of Salem, you suck. They always send me these leaflets for these city council people and all these people that are going in to sit in these chairs to help. I want to write this lady a letter. I'm like, maybe you could help me. Probably not. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. You know? So, and there's only 167,000 people that live in the city of Salem. So I am one of 67,000 people that it just cracks me up, man. I can't make this shit up. If there's a crack, I'll fall through it. It's been my experience. So 6:16. I've been running my mouth for a long time. Think I'm gonna get going. I don't think Jessie's on tonight. I don't know, maybe she is. I don't know. I know that it's Thursday and it's the Dark Post and it's something about it. There was a chaplain. I'm like, I've been a chaplain my whole life. I never got no freaking paper for it. I never got no reward for it, but I've always just freaking been this little, you know, whatever. Whatever. Maybe somebody else somewhere will recognize me with chaplain materials and hit me with their little chaplain stick, like all those perverts and and all those freaking rich people and all those people that ain't never really done shit but like look good and go around and do and talk and stuff like Bill Cosby, with all their honorary degrees. Maybe I'll get an honorary doctrination of freaking clergy. Margie is clearly clergy. Dude, I see my whole life I've seen psychologists and psychiatrists and priests and all these people that are like that are like all, like giving guidance to people or trying to give guidance to people without any fucking kind of shit experience in their lives, They've been like set up to like live in this little everything's great. Then people like me come along and they're like, blah, this stuff happens. And they're like, no, never speak of it again. Because they can't, because their little freaking shell of a existence, shell of a psyche can't comprehend the fact that things like that evil exists and people are cannibals and every day kids are harmed in ways that are acutely played out on the media. And look at it, it's an exaggeration and it's art. I was looking at some there's some Luciferi art on Hearst Castles on some of his art that he had sold because he had all kinds of art. That's what they, and if you look at what kind of stories he told the sensationalized stories. So he had some dirt on some people. It's how people get all their shit, man. Oh yeah, you don't want me to tell? Give me all your shit. Okay. It's how people, it's what real estate is. You haven't complied. You can't live this lavish lifestyle. Look at all the people, the stars that are offloading their real estate. Ain't nobody gonna buy your bazillionaire properties and stuff. That's the thing is, properties, real estate's about to halt. Everything's about to. People are going to be stuck with mortgages, a lot of big mortgages, high mortgages. So everybody's credit's going to be shit like mine. And I wonder how many people started with an 830. At least I started with an 830 and it went down to I think it's like a 618. Well, I don't know, because now that I paid off that $900 bill, that should bump it up to something, shouldn't it? I should. Cleaning up the wreckage of my past. Just doing my part, just trying to live how God wanted me to, not, and, if somebody gives you a service or provides a service and you don't provide an equal energetic match to that, that's just fucked up. And people have been doing that too long now, so. Anyway, that's about all I got for now. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.